what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this impressive vid. It's titled Cardi B slams Stefon Diggs male victim. Oh, Jay-Z brings Beyonce, Rihanna more on stage. Jay versus Colin. I will probably skip that segment because I reacted to a whole vid about that, and I reacted to his performance with Rihanna and Blue Ivy. It's on my Patreon right now. Check it out, link down below. But yeah, let's hear what she has to say about Cardi and Stefon. Why is she coming at the male victim? A, y'all not together, right? And B, what they got to do with you? And C, how the hell you know? You wasn't there, but sure. Let's hear what she has to say, child. Let's watch.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive Channel. Cardi B is crashing out yet again, and this time she's coming at one of Stefon Diggs' alleged victims, Chris Blake Griffin. Now, if you don't know this story, Chris actually used to be a stylist for Stefon Diggs. However, Chris claimed that things took a turn when Stefon drugged him and tried to make unwanted passes at him.
And beat him up.
And because Chris rejected him, he claims that Stefon had his people and his brother almost take his life. Like, they beat him up, literally. It's on camera. And they robbed him.
He attempted to have me unalived because of him making sexual pass at me. Even though I was drugged, even though I was violated, I never thought that the next step would be my life being threatened because you got turned down. He's offering me candy. I'm really thinking it's on something like, man, you trying to play with me. So he gives me a piece of the candy. And what happened to me after that was not what would have occurred if I ate Hershey's.
I've said this many times. I don't like Stefon. I don't trust him. Take him down.
I mean, from the side effects of what I felt, I would say maybe in the realm of like ecstasy infused. Shortly thereafter, we ended up in the car. He talking to me about all the girls that he got in the house. Now, mind you, I was just at the house earlier, so it is a boatload of girls at the house. So he pulls his thing out and just starts doing his thing. I'm trying to laugh it off because I'm like, what's wrong with you? Why you put that up? Like, what are you doing? And he reach over to me like, man, come on. And he's got his thing in his hand. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? As we're walking, it's very uncomfortable to talk about. As we're walking toward the door,
wait, so you
put his arm around me and he said, man, come to my room. And he put his, put his tongue in my ear, like doing some weird. There was an attack in my life.
No, I never heard this whole story. I reacted to a video about it, a couple, I'm sure, but yeah, it was just like short, clips and segments of him saying that he was taken advantage of by Stefon.
As central,
but I didn't get like the full breakdown.
Apartments.
Not that I remember. I probably did. Don't listen to me. I don't know. I read too many videos. It's hard to keep up with all this.
755 South Spring Street. Pardon me.
Like, who address is it?
Which there's a video.
It's on video.
Yeah.
Derez Marshawn Diggs, Charlie Chap Jordan, Corey Darnell Mack make an attempt on my life. Derez Marshawn Diggs is the brother to Stefon Diggs.
Now, Chris's story has been consistent from what I've seen. The incident happened back in 2023. He actually posted the incident report detailing what happened. Also, he spoke out about it again in 2024, and he posted the footage of him getting beat down. And Stefon's brother, who was responsible for the beatdown, did end up settling with Chris in court. Now, there is still a separate legal battle going on between Chris and Stefon. Stefon is suing Chris for defamation, and he wants Chris to turn in all the records related to the D.C. trip, which was the trip where the whole alleged essay and drugging incident happened. And Chris was like, why are you asking me for the travel records? You got it. You're the one who flew me out. And Chris already provided pages and pages of evidence. I think his case is pretty strong. So maybe Stefon is panicking. But Stefon did claim that Chris is lying. He also said that Chris is a thief. And Cardi B...
I read it because she's skipping over it. Mama's a nigga lying on my name because he got caught stealing. I ain't paid a dime. He sued the building. You know what? I will say this, though, because I'm wondering about his story. I'm not saying that it sounds off, but for the most part, it sounds solid. But he's saying that they beat him up because he denied Stefon Diggs. That don't make a lot of sense to me. That they would be like, oh, we're about to beat you up because you didn't want to have sex with him. You know, like that just don't logically make sense to me. So I think there's probably more to the story. There always is. There's more to the story, parts that he's leaving out. So maybe he did also try to steal from him, and that's why they beat him up as well. But I definitely believe that Stefon is a creep, and he probably, you know, preyed on him. I do feel like that could have possibly occurred. Obviously, I don't know. I wasn't there. But this makes sense, this him bringing up stealing. Because I was thinking that in my head as I'm watching this. I'm just like, wait, why would they be so aggressive with you and, like, aggressively beating you up, like you said, trying to take your life just because you didn't want to sleep with Stefon? So he went to them and said, hey, y'all, he didn't let me, you know. They're like, we about to go fuck him up because he ain't let you beat. You know, like, that don't make sense. So I'm like, okay, there has to be more to this. Or maybe Stefon just lied to them and told them that you stole something you never did, and this is a part of his lie. But there has to be something more. I don't know. That doesn't make sense that that they would beat you up because of that, you know? So I want him to give all the details anyway. Blah, blah. He said, I ain't paid a dime. He sued the building. It's easy to run with a misleading headline. If it's text messages, tell a nigga post them because I want to see them too. Oh. He said, like this... I want to see them too. Shit, LOL. Like this case is here because I sued him for defamation. Okay. Trying to act like this nigga is a victim because he lying is crazy. 100 pages? Okay, post him then. At the end, when I prove this nigga a liar and a bitch ass nigga, then what? You gonna make another post?
Chris is lying. He also said that Chris is a thief, and Cardi B is standing beside him. She's going hard, taking up.
Girl, this is so goofy. Women, please never do this. You look like the biggest pick-me, the biggest goofy, the biggest dummy. Don't ever get online trying to defend a man and saying that he didn't essay someone or he didn't do something. You have no way of knowing that. You don't know. So you just look so crazy because if it comes out with undeniable proof that he did do that, you're going to look so bad and so stupid because you went so hard for this man when you have no idea of knowing if he actually did it or not. You just don't know. You were not there. So shut the fuck up.
For Stefon because Stefon is her baby daddy, and it sounded like she even taken.
You ain't gonna read it, girl. What about the 100 text messages and DMs between the two that he submitted in court? So it was just blank pages. You supposed to submit your whole entire phone. Stefon's team asked to submit the messages, not the other way around. It's called discovery. He is not asking to get it dismissed. Where are you even getting that for the whole point of the suing? Where are you even getting that for the whole point of suing is to go to court and prove he was lying. This man did 3 interviews, changed his story 2 times, and never provided not one receipt. But you write, wait till trial start.
Not for Stefon because Stefon is her baby daddy, and it sounded like she even threatened Chris.
And that light-skinned lizard bitch do not want to motherfucker go against me because bitch, I got something for your ass. I don't stay quiet. Bitch. This light-skinned albino came on the internet.
That's weird. I think that's very strange to throw digs at someone and mention what does his skin color have to do with anything. And calling him a light-skinned albino, she's a very, very weird bitch.
And told the story 3 different times.
You're not also light yourself. That's just weird.
Story wasn't getting picked up.
And you say that like it's an insult.
How you wanted it to get picked.
I feel like people are very sensitive when it comes to dark-skinned people, and let you say anything about, oh, you dark, da-da-da, obviously people will be offended, as they should, but I don't think that makes it okay for you to be like, okay, we'll protect dark-skinned people, but light-skinned people, fuck y'all. Light-skinned, hoe-ass, like you light lizard-looking albino white bitch, like that's too much. You're doing a lot. Like, I don't think that's cool.
You juiced it up. Like, imagine being such a hater. You steal from somebody. You hate the fact that they didn't forgive you because you stole from them. You didn't like that everybody around your circle knew that you stole. So what you did, you went and you put the worst allegations, the worst allegation on a man. I've never seen another man want to be involved so much with have those allegations with another man. Why do you even want to? You have a son. Why you wanna be involved in those type of allegations, and then you're going around different?
Because he wants justice. Why do you want to be involved in those allegations? Why does he want to expose someone who assaulted him? What are you talking about?
Different blogs or different podcasts talking about it, all smiley and lying though. Because you did two different stories. First it was, I asked Nick, can he help me out because I was up, and they said, oh yeah, sure, but first we gotta do this. Then you went and juiced it up like, we was having fun, and the nigga just whipped out his. First of all, the nigga don't even act like that.
So that's what Cardi had to say, and Cardi sounds ridiculous.
She does, and it's so embarrassing when I see women being so down bad for a nigga. It is so sad, and it's just proved that all the money in the world can't save you from nothing. Cause look at her, she's as big as a bird as she ever been. Her wings are flying her higher than she's ever gone before. Because girl, what the fuck is you talking about? You were not there. He would never do that. You just met this nigga not too long ago. Like what? You act like you've known him your whole life. Even if you did, you still have no way of knowing what he's doing when you're not around. So you going this hard for him is crazy work. Especially because this is ongoing and all of the details aren't out yet. And Stefon could easily be found guilty for this. Or we get more information. And then what? You've already publicly gone to bat for him. You look so stupid. And what a slap in the face to victims. Like, girl, go to hell.
Know how he acts when she's not around. This whole incident happened before she even came into the picture. And Stefon is not sexually disciplined at all.
At all.
It's not hard to believe what.
Come on, he don't even act like that. Yes, he does. What are you talking about? He cannot control himself. We have seen proof of that. What are you talking about? He would never. He don't act like that. He don't just pull his dick out. What? I would bet money that he's the type of nigga that just pulls his dick out. Huh?
Saying at all. And she's acting like, his orientation is the worst thing. Like this.
Yeah, no, that was wild. And I made that comment like, girl, what? That's the worst thing? You put the allegation on him. The worst thing you could say about a man is that he's gay? Like, whoa. That's the worst thing that you can say about a man is that he's gay? That's disgusting to even say that. And it's crazy because women like Cardi in the industry, they be around so many gay people but be saying the most homophobic, crazy shit ever. And it's like, but your stylist is gay, your hairstylist, when I mean stylist, I mean like your clothing stylist. What are they called? Just a stylist, right? What if they have another technical name? Anyway, people put your fits together, okay? Make you this fashion icon that you are. You know, a lot of them be gay. Hairstylists, a lot of them be gay. Makeup artists. So it's like you have these people around you and on your team, I'm sure, who are gay, but then you say shit like this. Like, it's just weird.
And has been accused of essaying somebody and sending people to beat him down. Who cares what he's into? We got to focus on these alleged crimes here. But I think Cardi cares because she's embarrassed, honestly. This is her baby daddy, and she feels embarrassed by the fact that he's caught up in all these shenanigans and he might like men. Now, Chris did respond to Cardi B in a long post. I'm not going to read everything.
I'm not reading that, sorry. But the first thing it opens with, I have too much respect for Barty and women in general for me to be saying anything disparaging back to her, but mama, please take off the blinders. Ooh. He sounds like he about to read her down, but I have to go.
But he detailed everything that happened, so
good. Get her.
We'll see what happens with this whole case.
I agree with everything. I don't even know what it says. I'm Team Chris in this, sorry.
Talk about Jay-Z's 3-night concert run at the Yankee Stadium. It was all the talk over this past weekend. Jay-Z brought out all the heavy hitters. He brought out Beyonce. Beyonce came out night one. And that was
period.
The smart thing to do is to bring out his wife because he knows that Beyonce helps him sell. I think him bringing her out definitely ignited more interest for his shows for night 2 and night 3. But yeah, Beyonce came out. She sounded great. She looks like she's ready to tour. She does.
She looks amazing. She ate that. I already reacted that on Patreon. Check it out. Link down below if you're interested. Okay, this part, it says Jay-Z can't compete with Kanye. Ooh.
Very interesting that Jay-Z needed to have a lot of reinforcements to make his concert.
Oh yeah, because I gotta remember, Impressive don't fuck with Jay-Z because listen, Rock Nation, Illuminati, Head Barb, y'all know.
Or grand. Like he had to bring out a lot of people. And I know that his competitors like Kanye West and Drake wouldn't have to do that.
Drake
like they
is
could stand on their own. Kanye West, for example, this man has been selling out stadiums all year in different parts of the world. Like
freshly done. Listen, it was a nice braid set. Like they just did it that morning. Like they brand new fresh.
Wouldn't have to do that. Like they could stand on their own. Kanye West, for example, this man has been selling out stadiums all year in different parts of the world. Like he sold out the SoFi Stadium 2 nights in a row.
I got invited to this. I probably should have went. You know, I was like, no, I'm good. Like, do I feel like it? No. But my homie was like, it was such a good show. It was fire. Everybody was saying how good it was. I was like, damn it, maybe I should have went. This fucking set is amazing.
My stadium holds 80,000 seats, which is almost double that of the seats in the Yankee Stadium. So Kanye was able to do this without all the hoopla and promotion and the extra guests. I mean, the man just recently had Albania build him a stadium and 60,000 people showed up just for him. Kanye did this on his own and nobody is talking about it. I noticed.
Canceled where y'all so fake, bro. This hate be so fake. It's only on the internet because you would swear that everybody has given up on Kanye and wrote him off. Everybody has canceled him. Done. We ain't showing up to your shows. We're not supporting you. And obviously this is just, a small number compared to everybody on the internet, but it's just that the people who are, the most negative and want to cancel people, they are very, very loud and they get the most attention and the most, retweets and, likes and stuff. So that's what we see first. But yeah, still thriving, I guess.
But I understand that the industry doesn't want to acknowledge that Kanye is still very much a big deal, especially since he made a lot of controversial comments, particularly about the Jewish community and just other communities in general. Kanye has been very controversial, but he still has pull. Jay-Z can't do what Kanye does. He's had to bring out multiple people, and he even played several of Kanye's songs.
I don't think that's fair to say, though, because when he was selling these tickets, was it, advertisers, we're going to have a lot of people there, stay tuned for special guests? Was that the whole, thing to pull people in? I didn't hear anybody say that. So I don't think that's fair to say, but of course she's going to drag Jay-Z because of, not Beyonce, what's her name, Nicki.
Like the songs he did with Kanye for Watch the Throne. He performed the songs that Kanye produced for him. He even played So Appalled and he muted Kanye's verse, which I understand that Jay-Z doesn't fool with Kanye like that because they fell out over business. Kanye also said some foul things about Jay-Z's children, so I understand why Jay-Z doesn't mess with Kanye. But I also think him playing these songs...
But somebody on my Patreon, shout out to my patrons, they pointed out that if Kanye was able to perform at Jay-Z's show, that would have been so dope. And I was like, it would have been so iconic for them to, rap from Watch the Throne. How amazing would that have been? Kanye, goddamn you. You fucked everything up. That would have been everything.
May low-key be...
Seeing them perform Otis, Niggas in Paris.
His way of letting Kanye believe that maybe the door could be open. Kanye saw the concert footage and he put fire emojis. I think Kanye would be willing to make amends with Jay-Z. And Jay-Z would greatly benefit from it, especially if he can bring Kanye out to his upcoming shows in Paris.
The line.
But I don't think he's going to lower himself
in Paris.
to ask him.
Niggas in Paris, them two in Paris,
to come back. Kanye is going to have to grovel. And if Kanye does grovel, he needs to know that Jay-Z ain't trying to be friends. He's just trying to do business. Jay-Z also got some backlash over his freestyle addressing Colin Kaepernick. Jay-Z has been called a sellout over his deal with Target, and people oftentimes bring up the situation with Colin Kaepernick, where he took a deal with the NFL knowing the NFL was blackballing Colin Kaepernick, all because Colin protested against the police brutality that was happening against black people. So the NFL was blocking Colin to the point that they had to do a settlement with Colin because what they were doing to him was foul. And at first, Jay-Z was supporting Colin. He was wearing his jersey and everything. But The NFL called him and hired him to basically help people forget about the protest. Like, once Jay-Z came on board, he said, we passed kneeling. It's time to get to the halftime shows. And to this day, Jay-Z still gets criticized for doing that, and he addressed it in his freestyle. He said, well, Colin signed an NDA and he took the check. So why are people blaming him? Well, according to TMZ, Colin never signed an NDA.
They wanted enough characters, had to bring back enough capital.
Well, I need to hear this because the audio already ain't that great, child. What happened?
I took the check. I didn't even mad at them. The moment that check signed on the Spanish, I'm the one they can't control. Y'all better be glad.
And the worst part about during that time were the smear campaigns that were happening behind the scenes to try to discredit Colin publicly, to sway people to think that Colin was okay being blackballed or he was asking for a lot of money to play again. He was never offered a job the minute he protested. Never. Like I said then, Jay-Z never spoke to Colin before he made that deal with the NFL. No. He only spoke to Colin after he made that deal, and he was okay with the deal and knew exactly what it would do to Colin, and he was okay with it.
But I know for sure, that Rock Nation was seeding negative stories about Colin Kaepernick during the time that he was really in traction with Jay-Z. For sure. This is after the Rock Nation NFL deal has been announced. And I looked at Harvey and I said, look.
Yeah, it's too many people pointing at Jay-Z as being grimy for me to, not believe that he's grimy. Like, I believe he's grimy. Like, you can't ignore the all the people who are coming out and saying that he is trifling as hell behind the scenes.
I don't think that we here at TMZ should be getting in the middle of what's going on between Colin Kaepernick and Jay-Z. I think if we run what essentially was a hit piece on Colin Kaepernick, I don't think we have the cultural cachet to do that.
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick was done dirty, and there's nothing Jay-Z can do or say to explain himself on this whole thing. I just think it was weird that he took random shots at Colin. Very weird. But anyway. Damn,
I've been yapping a lot. But yeah, I do feel like Jay-Z could very possibly be very grimy behind the scenes because everybody ain't lying on him. It's like, all right. The number of people are starting to really pile up who are saying that he did them dirty or he threw them under the bus or he, threw them to the side or made them look bad or had this smear campaign against them just so that he could benefit financially. And I mean, that's the case for a lot of billionaires, really. Like, a lot of them are not ethical people. So I'm not surprised that, he is like this at all. And I mean, I get people criticizing him, sure. But there are some people who I feel like just have this, like, true anger towards him and we bringing Jay-Z down. It's like, all right, a lot of y'all doing a lot. So I do think some people take it too far to where they are like hell bent on bringing him down. It's just been that way for a very long time now, but maybe they've done a lot more research on him and maybe they have seen some heinous things and they like looking at him like they did with Diddy, because everybody was saying that when Diddy went down, like, Jay-Z is next. So listen, something is going on. I feel like we might find out sooner than later. But anyway, Cardi B, shut the hell up. My goodness, when will you? Let me know what y'all think, though, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.